Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Turf Toe Show, presented by Imperfect Nation Podcast.
Turf Toe Show.
Name's Mike Floyd, and who am I rocking with today?
Hey, you got Steven representing the Broncos 303.
You got Glow Man, Young Lee, Dirty Glove.
Glow Man.
Yeah, pack show. You already know. We're in the division again. Of course.
Hey, speaking about the Broncos, man, how do you feel about the whole Trevor Siemian, Paxton Lynch situation y'all got going on?
I mean, the way I see the best quarterback we got is has been chosen to start the team.
Been chosen?
I mean, because Paxton Lynch, man, he out there looking like same thing, same way he looked last year, man. He don't know what's going on. He making bad decisions. He doing one read, not even checking down, one read and then running. That's all he's doing. I mean, he had some good runs in the preseason game, but that's not going to get us through the season.
But why is he running? Is that how you think that O-line? I think the O-line going to protect either one of those guys?
The O-line's better than it was last year, but I think he just, I don't know, maybe it's just inexperience or what.
How many players did y'all lose when, what's-his-face retired? Peyton Manning retired.
They lost a couple. I'm not sure how many.
We went 9-7 last year.
9-7 last year? I mean, but look at your quarterbacks you had last year. I mean,
Yes, I mean, same as we had this year.
Yeah, I guess. But now, guys, since we're already talking about football, it's fantasy football season.
Mm-hmm.
We figure everybody got a draft coming up. I think we each got, 4 more coming up?
Well, I ain't that deep, man.
Yeah.
I can't risk losing that much money, but...
I mean,
I'm in a couple paid, couple unpaid months.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not even
free.
all about money. It's just...
It's hard to manage that many, man. More than 2 and it gets a little time-consuming, man.
So what we figure we'd do
Football
today...
is life.
It is life, dude. But what we figure we'd do today is, we'll go over a couple QBs we're looking at, running backs, and the wide receivers and tight ends. Defense doesn't really matter. You can pick any fucking defense.
Negative.
Bruh.
We'll talk about that.
Bruh, you're going to pick a defense in the last couple rounds
No,
anyway.
you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Bruh, if you're taking a defense in, the 5th round, you got a problem.
Yo,
I'm taking defense in the first round. Watch, first pick.
First pick, Vikings.
And you know what? It might pay off. And you throw everybody else off.
It paid off with me last year. 4th round, I was the Vikings, man. First game, 22 points.
I mean,
Second game,
that's a
18
more
points.
reasonable
Like
pick.
the Vikings with the number 1 defense right now?
They were last year, and I think they're number 4.
I'll bring up the stats in a second. But you said you already had a draft, right?
Yeah, man. It was not a good draft at all. Actually,
Asuda?
it was pseudo no money, so I'm not that hurt, but I'm still kind of hurt because I got the last pick, and in that draft they really.
I mean, hold on. First off, explain how that draft went. Like as far as the order.
The order, okay. So it's one of those NFL fantasy app drafts, guys, and it for some reason every round you can pick 14. Like there's 14 picks in every round.
Even though there's only 12 teams, right?
And we only 12 teams. But I'm seeing like that, the repeat sign, all right, on some of these rounds. I know it was the first 5 rounds because that's when I was like really into it before I started just getting garbage.
Do you think maybe it was 12 people actually logged in, but it was supposed to be a 14-team league?
It was bigger than last year. That could be the case, but when I saw that sign, I'm like, I know some of these. Most of us returned from last year, so I recognized some of the names, but some of the names were different. But it was just I don't understand how some people were getting multiple picks and other people weren't. Like multiple picks in the 3rd round is way better than multiple picks in the 7th round.
I think you need to call out your commissioner, man.
Right.
Yeah, I think I need to. Hey,
But,
Sims, man, if you're watching this is your fault.
But we were talking about defenses. Your Denver Broncos are ranked number 1 right now.
Hey, they better be.
Off of RotoWire. So all these stats that we're going to talk about today are off of RotoWire.com if you didn't know. I'm not using that bullshit ESPN. I'm not even using NFL's fucking
Nah.
Hey, I use ESPN for mine, guys.
Man, I'm using the guys who, just like us, sit there and watch every game, who have actual money on the game.
I don't get Sunday off, sir. So...
But just for heads up, the top 5 defenses, if you're listening, is going to be Denver Broncos, Houston Texans, Seattle, Arizona, and Kansas City.
Wait, Vikings aren't even top 5?
Vikings number 8.
Honestly, they're probably saying that just because
they had a lot of
their
injuries.
offense is going to be whack. Like, no.
Well, they got Sam Bradford's QB.
Boom.
What's his name? Ain't back?
Teddy Bridgewater, nah, dude.
His legs still just.
I think he's
just
done
trash.
for, bro. He had that fucking knee injury. They're not like a practice game. It wasn't
No,
like
like
an actual game.
No, like you remember though, like that, like when they put out that knee injury, they were like he like stepped and his leg like blew up. Like they were bro. Like when they interviewed those guys, like they were shook. Like the coach was shook. Like the players were shook. Like everybody's like, I can't believe this just happened. Like it was. His knee blew up, bro. Like,
I don't know what it's up with these new cats, man. Everybody's getting ACL injuries. Blowing something like everybody.
Yeah, but they coming back though.
I mean, if you got that kind of money, you better come back.
No, but his has to be like some crazy shit.
It has to be.
Like he has like no knee left. Like,
yeah, like when his knee blew up, his fucking knee bone or kneecap flew out and never came back.
Flew out.
Oh man, it's on the practice field.
Man, knee injuries get to me, man.
So our picks right now, because most of our leagues are what, PPR, right?
Yep.
All right, so most of our picks we're going to be basing off of PPR leagues. So we'll go ahead and kick it off with the QB. So, Defoe, since you already did a draft, who'd you end up grabbing, man?
I actually ended up grabbing 2 quarterbacks because you always have 2, especially in this league. I had Derek Carr and I got Mariota, or Mariota, however you want to say it. I'm feeling confident about Carr. Mariota, I don't know. I mean, I know he had that that issue last season, and Carr did too, actually, but
he at least made it through the whole season.
He did, but he
and he got. I mean, he got a team to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
And Carr would have been kicking if that O-line didn't back up into his knee.
That one, one play, man. That guy's legit though. But I mean, the Titans loaded up on some offensive weapons this year.
They got Derrick Henry.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna. They got I forget the receiver they drafted. My man's out of Clemson, right? Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he he's hurt right now in preseason.
Damn.
It's just preseason, no matter.
So I'm feeling like, okay, that's not who I wanted. I guess in my draft, everybody wanted to snatch up quarterbacks quickly.
So who were you gunning for?
Oh man, I was gunning for Rodgers, man, just like last year.
I mean, okay, but you can be a homer and go for Rodgers, or you can go for Carr, and I mean he's got weapons. He's got Marshawn Lynch. He's got Amari Cooper. He's got weapons out there. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna make something happen.
Yeah, but I feel like for some reason with the Packers, bro, fantasy wise, you know they're gonna throw it more. You know they are.
Let's see, because last year,
I mean, Rodgers is gonna sling it.
He had 24.9 fantasy points per game.
Yeah, he was balling. And I was spoiled because last year I had Aaron Rodgers and Matt Ryan in my league. So I was.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
I was tearing the number 1, number 2.
Ooh.
Tearing up 40 points plus every game. Wasn't worried about it.
Ooh.
So now I'm like, I'm a little bit more quiet this season because I don't have those stars like I did.
Yeah. So who you going for, man?
I mean, I would sound like a homer for this one, but
no.
I mean, someone to look at. I'm just saying, Trevor Siemian, the newly named starter for the Denver Broncos. I mean, he's coming into his second year. He started. He didn't start every game last year. I think they started. They started Paxton a couple games, but he's had the starting job. This is going on his second year. He's going to be. Okay. He's going to have the experience. We upgraded the offensive line. We drafted some offensive linemen. We got Garrett Bowles in there. He's got more protection. We have, as far as the running game, we have C.J. Anderson back. Okay. I want to say Jamal Charles, but they're probably going to cut him.
Well,
that's not going to work. But our running game is coming back. Our running backs are healthy, so he's going to have that. He's going to have that to help. Basically, his confidence, which means he's going to be able to throw the ball more to Emmanuel Sanders, Demarius Thomas, Virgil Green, Jordan Taylor. Whoever out there is getting open. I'm not saying he's going to be some spectacular fucking Aaron Rodgers quarterback out there, but he is going to be a game manager. He's going to get points, and that's if you're in need of somebody, that's who I would say to look out for.
Well, I don't know. Maybe like if some of your players get hurt, but I'm looking at the schedule you guys got. Chiefs, that defense, man. And that's a division rival, so like they're gonna. I don't think Simeon is ready for that. I don't think
we played them twice last year. We took them to overtime the first game and should have won that game. The second game was a little bit more shaky, but
just a little more shaky.
Yeah, but looking at it,
we can contend with them though.
I think I think y'all gonna have to. There's gonna be some problems with the Pats and the Giants, but and the Colts, man, they loaded the defense up a little bit too. But I think other than that, Redskins, Dolphins, Bengals, Eagles. I think y'all can. All right, maybe. Okay, all right.
We can have a chance. We got a chance.
I don't know. Like that pick, but okay.
What you got, Floyd? Who you got?
So I'm going after the man of the hour. Got his own TV show right now. Jameis Winston.
Jameis?
I'm going with Jameis Winston.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I'm going for it.
What did he do last year? The last game, threw 5 picks and threw themselves out the playoffs. Are you kidding me? He can't read coverages. He can't. No.
Here's my thing. So last year, he was getting 18.6 fantasy points per game. This is true.
Oh my god.
But I'm looking at it like this. He has Mike Evans.
He does.
He's gonna throw to Mike Evans.
Okay. And every defense knows that.
Right.
And you know he can't read coverages. You disguise your coverage and you will pick him off.
I'm just saying, man. I think this is his year, man. I just got that feeling, man. He's playing against Atlanta in the first game, Arizona the second game, LA the third game. Okay. Then he goes to Denver, so he's going to have some problems with Von Miller. You know, that's going to happen. Yeah. Right. Then he has Carolina. Carolina's defense is suspect anyway.
That whole division's defense is suspect. So he may get points, but that's why I picked up Doug Martin, because I think they're going to run it because Winston...
I mean, he may get like those garbage time points where...
That's what I'm going for. I think he's like another Eli Manning.
Yeah.
But Eli will cost you a fantasy game by 1 point because he threw a pick in the last 40 seconds. True.
But I'm willing to take that gamble.
Okay, what year is this for Winston?
This is should be his fourth year.
Yeah.
God damn, really?
Mm-hmm. No, my bad. It's fifth year. No, my bad. Third. My bad. I'm tripping.
I'm like...
I'm tripping right now. I'm still asleep. Coffee ain't kicked in yet. But I'm just saying, man. I mean, I'm saying like I think he completed 9 for 13 for 99 yards, even though he didn't throw any touchdowns or interceptions in that loss to the Bengals the other day. But still, that team is. I'm telling you.
I mean, they are on the. I guess you could say based on last year, if you're going based on solely just last year, they are on the come up. Even though, like you say, you threw them out of the playoffs. Like they had a chance.
Out of the playoffs.
They had a chance. And he fucked it up.
Who throws that many?
But I mean, he's not gonna be my starting quarterback. I'm just saying, I'm gonna draft him.
So you gonna pick him for like when he plays in
like the bye week.
Yeah,
like, okay. You're trying to work the matchups.
Yeah, I'm like the Patriots, man. You know, I try to do everything through the free agency and the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not trying to pay that big money for people.
Okay.
So I mean, he went for for 2016, he had 28 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. So they're projecting him to have 31 touchdowns, 15 interceptions for the 2017 season. I'm willing to take that gamble.
It's a good gamble. I can see it.
Man, if you go off projections in fantasy, you are not.
I'm just saying. When it pays off, y'all gonna be like, damn.
That's not gonna pay off, dude.
Floyd's a fucking oracle. Just saying.
Bro, that is honestly, that's why I got Jacquizz Rodgers and Doug Martin, because they're gonna run the ball.
Nah, bro, it's passing year.
Oh, it's a passing league now. You're right,
yeah.
But I mean,
those years of fucking running the balls, it's done with, son.
All right, when you throw 3 picks first half.
Then don't worry about that. That's the first half. We're on the second half.
Okay. You just keep throwing, bro.
All right, shoot through the slump, man. Shoot through the slump.
Just keep throwing.
I mean, if fucking Mark Sanchez still has a job nowadays, I mean, I'm just saying.
Where is he?
Does he
know
where
he's even at.
Is he with the Cowboys?
I want to see he was with the Bears. No.
Oh, Lord.
No, he might be still with the Cowboys. No, because I don't think he was with the Cowboys anymore.
I'm about to find out right now where he's at, man, because that is a good question.
Because they're talking about bringing fucking Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, no, he's with Chicago.
Yeah, I thought he was with the Bears.
So.
But yeah, so
still making that money.
He has like a Denver jersey on. This is weird. I don't get it.
Well, that was the last team he was with, like actual team that signed him. And then
he shouldn't have left USC that early. That's all I gotta say.
All right, DeVoe. So, what wide receivers are you looking for, man?
Okay, well, ones I would love to have versus who I got in my current draft. I would take first round. I would take Julio, Jordy, or Odell. But if you want sleepers,
anybody.
Don't sleep on Thomas from New Orleans. Don't sleep on Thomas. And then I have a feeling that Cincinnati's under a lot of pressure, so don't sleep on Green. I really think that those are some guys that
I mean, Green's always going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the whole team. He was
not projected first round.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still going to be good.
I mean, because he plays for the Bengals. I mean, that's why he's not projected first round.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the quarterback.
Dalton's not a bum, dude.
Dalton's a bum. Dalton is a bum.
He's like. You can put Dalton in the same category as Alex Smith. He's gonna get you there, but he's not gonna finish.
He's just good for Pepsi commercials. That's all he's good for.
Andy
Dalton's garbage, man.
That's been his whole career, bro. Like, he gets to the playoffs, and then that's how you got you there. You got to finish yourself.
True. Well, going off of last season and the terrible picks I had, 12th pick, 17th pick, 40th pick, 56th pick. That's kind of what I was dealing with. But Tyrell Williams, LA Chargers now. I picked him up mid-season when I forget who got hurt, but he was like number 3 receiver last year. I think was it Mike? It might have been Benjamin that got hurt.
Kelvin Benjamin?
Yeah, no, not Benjamin. Travis Benjamin?
Oh, Travis. Yeah. You're talking about Chargers.
I believe he got hurt, and then he stepped up. Man, he got me like 22 points one game, and it actually put me over.
Yeah.
Didn't Gates got hurt too that around the time, right?
Gates got hurt, and Henry came through.
The whole team got hurt.
Yeah, Allen got hurt. Yeah,
a lot of guys were getting banged up, but then Henry came through, and he's always a solid pick. But I don't know if Henry do that well just because I think this is Gates' last season, man. If it's not, you know, I don't think he. I think this might be his last season. Yeah. I don't think he didn't retire. He's still there. He was a pick, but
I mean, he's still there, but
he's not.
I mean, I feel like every year
they say it's his last.
Well, yeah, but also like every year, everybody on the Chargers gets hurt.
Yeah,
Rivers stays healthy.
Yeah, but all those receivers, everybody else gets hurt, and you saw they're like 4th, 5th string receivers, and somehow they're getting points.
I mean, Rivers reminds you of a Breeze, man. He's gonna get people. He's gonna get yardage, man. He just may not win because matchups matter. Yeah. But yeah, my sleeper was Tyrell Williams this year, man. I really think if my man's is still hurt, the number 1 receiver, I believe that Tyrell might get some love. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what's that kid's name? Jared Goff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's playing for the Rams. Never mind. I'm my bad.
Is he even starting?
I keep forgetting there's 2 LA teams now.
Yeah, that was
so screwing me up, man.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the money is, I guess.
I mean, motherfuckers in LA don't care about football. To be honest.
No, if it's not the Lakers, they don't give a fuck.
Right.
Hey, LA, what? What's the hockey team? Is the Kings?
The Kings, yeah.
LA Kings? I mean,
they don't give a fuck about that.
Those guys, honestly, you got too many ballers coming out of California, and when it comes to hockey, San Jose, you got LA, and you have Anaheim, and they're always good. Take it from a guy who, Detroit Red Wings were in the West for some weird reason. Yeah, they were in the West, playing against Hawks and everyone else. Yeah, Cali bringing out some athletes, man.
So which Broncos wide receiver you're picking up?
Well, I guess we're going to put it like that. It's going to be the ex-Broncos wide receiver. Jay Cutler days. I'm looking at Brandon Marshall. Mainly because he's going... Well, he's on the Giants now.
Yep.
They got
that helmet that's behind the foe right there.
Yeah, they got Odell Beckham as number 1. And now they're bringing in Brandon Marshall as number 2. I mean, because they had Cruz. Cruz left.
What's the Bears?
So, they need a good number 2. And Brandon Marshall, he's a veteran. He can catch the ball. He's over... How tall is he?
I
mean, he's over 6 foot tall, man. He's got a good wingspan. He's gonna go up and get the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna get points.
Well, my thing
Eli
is,
Manning's
I don't really like Bears. So I don't really follow Bears players. But when he was on the Bears, but isn't he kind of injury prone, bro?
It's funny you say that because he did have X-rays last night for a sore shoulder.
And case in point,
but. He's still gonna get out there and play. Hey, he's a baller. Dude's a baller.
Do you think he'll take some of that production away from Odell
though? I think so, just by default.
Okay.
But that's what's gonna happen. And as a team, if the Giants want to win, it's what they're gonna have to accept.
Because they don't have Larry Donnell anymore. Like you said, they don't have Victor Cruz. I mean,
right.
There's only Shepard. Right?
Odell out there.
Yeah, the number 3 receiver is Sterling Shepard.
Shepard's not bad, man.
He's not. But if you've got Odell Beckham and Brandon Marshall as your run number 2.
Who's the running back out there right now? Do you know?
It's not the Jennings dude. It's
I just watched the game last night too. I'm drawing a blank.
Nah, I'll look it up later. But I was just wondering.
Yeah, I'm trying to think too now. Actually,
if I get. But while you looked it up, so once again,
what you got?
We're going for the crazy players. Corey Coleman, Cleveland Browns.
I picked him up actually on my.
I'm just saying.
Draft. Yes, absolutely.
Just saying.
That one I will agree.
Wasn't he?
He was hurt. He was hurt a lot of that season. That's why Pryor was balling.
He was hurt.
Year. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it. You got I can't pronounce the guy's name. Kaiser, Notre Dame.
Kaiser.
Yeah, and you got Oswald. They're going to throw to that guy regardless. Right. I mean,
but they're making actually a pretty strong play for Osweiler to start.
I mean, so the receivers
and if Osweiler starts, he's gonna kind of take that production down, even if he is good, because Osweiler's almost 7 foot tall. You can't throw over his own fucking offensive line.
Damn.
I'm just saying he throws a lot of batted balls.
Yeah, true. But so the depth chart for the Browns right now is Corey Coleman, Kenny Britt, Ricardo Lewis, Rashard Higgins, Josh Boyce, Jordan Leslie, Mario Alford.
Who?
Exactly.
No, exactly. Britt was with the Rams and Britt can play.
Kenny Britt is good.
He is. He's old, but I mean, who are the other dudes on there?
Oh yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm thinking. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, he's going to be a target the whole time. Just the way that was it Barnridge? I think his name was the.
The tight end?
The tight end that they had that was just setting records for a while. I think he's going to be in the same position if they can get a steady quarterback.
Right. That's really what they need.
Yeah, I mean, and I think with Kaiser Kuzi or whatever the fuck his name is.
It's Kaiser.
Kaiser Soze. Yeah, if they can, I want him to start. I fucking hate Brock Osweiler, but if they start that kid, I mean,
I don't think you need.
It's the Browns.
You can't throw a rookie into Baltimore and Pittsburgh defenses like that, man.
Dude. All right, so
learn, you have to.
I'm a Baltimore.
You want to learn. Yo, you can learn on the bench 1 year and then see Osweiler get this man.
Osweiler,
like, all right,
Osweiler sat on the bench behind Peyton Manning for 5 years. Went to 2 Super Bowls.
Manning's not a teacher, bro.
No, he's not.
Okay, but he still watched.
I mean, everybody watched.
I mean, okay, but Brett Favre was a teacher. Who came after him?
Did he really teach him, or he was just
I don't think he taught him.
He did. Oh, whatever.
He probably took to a couple.
So that's why he's
a
head coach now in Mississippi, and why he goes and plays and throws to high schoolers.
All right,
he's
so
not a teacher.
He taught him how to send dick pics, not get caught up. That's what he should.
I mean, that's the game. Is the game, bro?
You talking about Oak Grove High School? I went to that school.
Right.
All he does is go out there and just talk shit the whole time.
Hey, that's fine. I'm sure he throws the ball too.
Bro, his house though.
In his Wrangler Eugene's.
Bro, it's massive.
He getting money off that Wrangler and the copper fit.
Oh, I bet he is. I bet he is.
The house is dope.
Yeah. Oh, it's dope. Damn. It's dope. But Coleman, I mean, he had 413 receiving yards last year and 33 receptions. So they're projecting him to have 831 yards and 68 receptions. I don't care if he gets any touchdowns. I just want the fucking receptions. That's all I care about.
Just add points, man.
Just add them up.
Nothing worse than taking a risk starting a receiver, and then you only get like.
That's probably Brett Favre calling me for talking shit.
He's like, "Hey, what's this? What you doing?" But yeah, no, I think that damn, I lost my train of thought. I think that damn, what was I saying? What were you saying, Floyd?
No, I was about to go to running backs.
Oh,
my bad.
Comment, man. Dang, man. See, man, you throwing me off, man. Silent mode.
I don't know who the fuck calls me. Nobody calls me.
It was Brett Favre, man. So which running back you gunning for?
Okay, well, in this upcoming draft, since I have a nice pick, I actually have the second overall pick. I'm going for Johnson, man. Him and Bell, it's a toss up, but Bell's coming with a little more baggage at the moment. But Johnson is who I want. Who I chose in my previous draft was McCoy. And I mean, he will get his regardless of. I'm not too impressed with that Buffalo, offense. I mean, I really don't like any quarterbacks they have, but
I mean, Tyrod Taylor's still a quarterback up there, right?
Yeah, but they projected him to actually do well this season.
He's a fucking backup. He's not a starting quarterback.
He wasn't, but he wasn't that bad.
Jackson.
He wasn't that bad last year. He put up points last year. He won him some games last year.
There's a reason why he sat on the bench for so long in Baltimore. I'm just saying.
Flacco ain't dope either, man. But apparently, I don't think he's dope.
Hey, Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Man, get the fuck
just saying. Just saying.
One mistake.
But the power got to go out for that to happen. Dude, he played the best game ever. He played the best game he has ever played.
Right.
And, man, they did it for Lou.
Bruh. A W still a W.
Man,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, a fluke.
Double OT.
When does the power go out in the Super Bowl,
OT.
bro?
Bruh,
Super Bowl?
Don't hold the Super Bowl in New Orleans in. that was the NFL's fault. I mean, shit, they can't even get the levies right.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Man, there's no reason.
They put their hopes on a fucking quarterback down there that had a shoulder surgery.
Man, that shit. I want you to know how disrespectful that was from Raheem Moore. Fucking missed whatever the.
Are you talking about the fucking conference championship game?
Yeah. That shit was so. From that point on. From that point on, it was so disrespectful.
It was a miracle in Mile High.
It's so disrespectful, man.
That was not. No.
Then
they
come back and play the Broncos in Mile High the next year for the first game of the season. Whose poster they put up on the outside of the stadium? Not Peyton Manning. They put a big ass Joe Flacco poster on the outside of the stadium. They all along the 16th Street Mall downtown, just posters and posters of fucking the Ravens in Denver.
Because
after that,
for the first game, the first game of the season, the next year was Broncos and Ravens. They posted Ravens shit all over town, and that's why we destroyed.
Because we couldn't play in Baltimore because the Orioles wouldn't change their game.
Right.
So
that's why they got destroyed. 7 touchdowns, Peyton Manning.
No, they got destroyed because it was a thunderstorm in the middle of the fucking game.
No, it was a beginning.
I'm just saying.
I remember.
So you said he wants to blame interruptions. Right. Now he wants to blame interruptions.
I'm just saying.
He wasn't blaming interruptions in the Super Bowl.
We still won. But you said you're going after David Johnson for Arizona.
Oh yeah, Johnson. I mean, if I really don't see based on this, what I'm looking at now, I really don't see any other running backs besides, of course, Bell and even it's even still saying Zeke should go.
Well, for the top 10 for RotoWire right now, it's David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell, Jay Ajayi, LaShawn McCoy, Jordan Howard, Melvin Gordon, Ezekiel Elliott, Devontae Freeman, DeMarco Murray, and Todd Gurley.
I don't understand why Gurley's there. I don't know why Gordon's there. And you named one other guy. I think the fourth one. Out of Miami. I think he took him by storm last year.
Right, they have Jay Cutler as a quarterback. He's going to run the ball.
Yeah.
And defenses are going to know that. Yeah. So
I don't see him getting
I think the defense is
going games.
They're going to back up so they get those interceptions.
They're like, go ahead, run it on us, man. With Tannehill, you got to have to respect him, even though he's not the dopest. Right, you have to respect him.
I mean, who respects Jay Cutler though?
My thing is, if you play the run I think they're going to play the run, which means Cutler may do. Maybe okay.
Nah.
But I don't think
he'll win some games. He won some games in Chicago, but
they play in the division with the fucking Patriots.
That's true.
I mean,
but they always get the Patriots run for the money.
Bro,
in Miami.
It's Tom Brady. This is a Tom Brady that just came back from 4-game suspension and won a Super Bowl.
That's true.
He's coming for. He's done it for people now.
I don't even want to talk about the Patriots.
To be honest, he shouldn't have won that Super Bowl, but I'm glad he did.
Bro,
that was
engineering
hurt.
right there. That was Bill Belichick at his greatest.
No, that was Atlanta falling off.
Yeah.
And they're gonna fall their offensively this year.
That was Julio Jones giving his all, and then we're done.
They choked.
I mean, Matt Ryan just won a Gatorade commercial. That's all he wanted.
Honestly, that Gatorade commercial would piss me off just because how they just did my Packers. They just wounded my Packers. My Packers were hurt though, but either way. No.
So Harris, who you going for, man?
Man, I'm looking at Marshawn Lynch. He took the year off. Beast mode. He took the year off. That's the way I see it. He retired from the Seahawks. I mean, he had some injuries. He was banged up, but he took the year off. He's gonna be out there running.
He can be well rested. Yeah, from all that sitting down he doing during national anthems. So he is.
I mean, he's getting a lot of potassium from the bananas and stuff. So he can't cramp
but them Skittles gonna cramp. He gonna cramp up with them Skittles though.
Hey, those Skittles got him through all the time with the Seahawks.
Sugar rush.
I think that defense also kind of got him through all that time in the Seahawks.
I mean, I'm just saying, like I said, he's rested. He's gonna be ready to go. I don't see any problems with him, especially with the offense he's gonna have around. I mean, even in Seattle, he had a good offense. I don't think they're gonna need to rely solely on Lynch though either, because
they still got Amari Cooper out there.
Baller.
They also, I mean, they have
other one. So Latavius Murray.
I think so.
They're back up. So I mean, they can split reps between the both of them. Latavius Murray wasn't that bad last year. He was able to break runs and stuff like that. So that's someone to watch out for. I mean, he's in the number 8 for the top running backs on RotoWire?
18.
Oh, 18.
Damn.
Well,
hold up, bro.
I mean, if you go on solely based on top 10, top 20 running backs,
I mean, if you go after,
you might be able to pick him up in a second.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going after past, stuff that he's done, I mean, he's a sure bet. I mean,
yeah, he's a strong runner. The defense is gonna think twice.
If they give him the fucking ball at the end of the game to fucking win the game,
you gotta give him. You gotta feed him.
God.
I mean, right now they're projecting him 8 touchdowns, 220 attempts for 922 yards. It's somewhat decent.
You don't think he did real well in Seattle also because Russell Wilson's so mobile? I mean, Carr runs too, but Carr might not be running like that this year. I think a mobile quarterback really opens up everything.
Well, they got a decent O-line, so I think they're going to bust those holes open for him, and he's going to do his thing. Just go.
Right, and I mean, he's beast mode, man. Like, it don't matter. Like, if he's got a hole in that, he's going to run through you.
And the only team out that division is going to get a problem.
And then he's going to be, sidelined by week 6, running like that.
Come on, man.
And then they can just rotate him in and out.
Right.
All right.
He'll just eat some Skittles. He'll be fine.
He's going to be he's not like a Jerome Bettis, man. They just bring him in when they need those third down conversions.
Right.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
But running back, I'm calling it. The kid out of Stanford, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh my gosh.
Man. Calling it.
All right.
I'm calling it because he's playing behind Jonathan Stewart, who we know can't stay healthy.
Right.
He cannot stay healthy.
I think Whitaker may get more touches than McCaffrey.
Whitaker? No.
If he's still there.
The dude's first name is Fozzie.
Hey, man.
No.
Dude, McCaffrey's going to be in there in the slot and coming out of the backfield.
Yep. He's hungry.
He can do both.
And the thing is, they're trying to protect Cam Newton because he's pretty much carried the team his entire fucking career. He finally got Kelvin Benjamin back, so he has a target there. Homeboy, Christian McCaffrey can catch the fucking ball. I mean, He's the number 1 punt returner right now, and I think he's the number 4 kick returner at the same time.
Yeah.
At 5'11", 205. Yeah, he's gonna.
I mean, they're gonna take him out of one of those things, so they don't want him to be like fucking Danny Woodhead or
straight up concussions all the time.
Yeah, what's the other dude? Fucking from that played for the Patriots. It was their slot receiver too that went to the Broncos. That got all the concussions too.
Wes Welker.
Yeah, Wes Welker. Yeah, they don't want him to end up like that. You know.
No.
But
I mean, he pulled off a 13-yard run on his first carry for the last game against the Titans, and backed it with a 17-yard touchdown the very next touch. I mean, he's doing way better than Jonathan Stewart. I mean, I think Stewart's on his way out.
Stewart's on his way out. Stewart's going to be maybe a third down back, big boy. But I
can also see
he's tried and true. He is. He did put a lot of work in at Stanford.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say that. It's just that you think you don't
1,600 yards, 253 attempts, 13 touchdowns at Stanford his last year.
Yeah, he put it down. I mean,
wasn't he in the running for the Heisman too?
Yeah.
Conversation.
Yeah. So I'm just saying.
I mean, there was a pretty good case for him to win it. He was breaking all kinds of records out there.
Because the Pac-12 got such great defense. Outside of Washington 1 year, they don't have defense. Like Stanford had the best defense in the Pac-12. So I ain't here. He was running through Colorado, running through UCLA. Man, come on.
All right, so we're starting to run out of time, so we're gonna go ahead and go over these tight ends real quick. So there's not that many of them out there. I mean, you got your Jason Wittens, and that's about it.
Negative.
That's the only one you say.
You got Jason Witten.
Jason Witten. That's the only
bro. That is the negative.
I mean, he can't run for shit, but he's reliable.
I mean, he'll catch the ball,
he's gonna give you 3.7 points a game. Like, don't even. If you ain't going for Kelsey, Gronk, or Reed, you clowning.
I'm going for Hunter Henry.
I mean, I'm such a hypocrite because I do have him on my fantasy on this one. But I'm using Reed first. Henry balled out last year. Henry does well against teams that can't defend. Their linebackers just can't keep up with tight ends.
Well, I figured this way because Antonio Gates always fucking hurt.
Right.
Or suspended for something.
Right.
So Phillip Rivers is just going to keep dumping those short passes all day. I mean it's going to be I go for garbage points. That's all I go for.
And that just adds up for you to be.
Adds up.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you can't get the number ones out there, you gotta get the ones that are just gonna get fed.
So then why not go after like Detroit Lions players then? Because you want garbage points, comeback points.
Because I don't trust Matthew Stafford to throw the ball.
Teams that are always down all the time, the last 8 minutes of the game, they're gonna give you all the points.
Dude, y'all's top receiver out there is Golden Tate.
Well, it ain't y'all. I mean, I'm from there, so I support them. But the team is the Pack Show. Golden Tate gets off, and then they got Ebron. Actually, he's a decent tight end.
Who?
Eric Ebron.
Oh, Ebron. Okay,
Ebron. And I need
Ebron, yeah. So the top 10 tight ends right now is Rob Gronkowski, of course. Jimmy Graham, who's questionable again.
They got him number 2?
Yeah. No, I thought man in mind. It says
How
Reed.
they have him?
Well, they got Travis Kelce, Jordan Reed, Greg Olsen, Hunter Henry, Tyler Eifert, Kyle Rudolph, Martellus Bennett, and Delaney Walker.
Yo, Road Wire tripping.
Well, Eric Ebron's hurt, hamstring.
For how long? For preseason though.
Bro, he stays hurt.
Hey man, it's hard out there in the NFL, sir. Yeah, Olsen was 3, Kelsey's 4 in mine. Then you got Delaney Walker, who really did well last year. Like he did, man.
That is why he is the one I'm watching, Delaney Walker. I mean,
man, I
who else? First off, as far as passing threats, who else do the Titans have?
Well, now they got.
Bro, I can't even name
Williams,
5 people on that team.
And they have.
Right.
I don't even know who the head coach is anymore.
They loaded up with 2 other ones, man. They gave him some weapons. They were talking about that. Like they gave. Tennessee has some weapons on offense now, man. I can't remember the other guy's name.
I still don't.
Oh, what is his name?
I don't think anyone, as far as name wise, Delaney Walker is going to be the biggest name, especially for a tight end. Like if you can't get Gronkowski, if you can't get Reed, if you're already late in the draft, Delaney Walker he's going to be a pretty good pickup.
Okay, that's a late pickup.
Late pickup. I mean, okay. RotoWire's got him projected 6 TDs, 744 yards, 60 receptions.
704. All right.
I mean, it's
Mario's going to dump it off, man.
Yeah.
I mean, because they have Derrick Henry as the running back. He's from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama running backs don't do good in the NFL. We see what Eddie Lacy's getting bonuses if he can keep his weight down. I'm just saying. And who's the other cat? I don't even remember the other cat that just. He was with the
talking about Ingram, and you talking about.
Well, he's fucking. Mark Ingram's always fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
and the other one, he was with the Browns and he got cut. Then he went to the Baltimore. They cut him too. I can't even remember the dude's name.
He was out. It wasn't Henry. It wasn't. Who's before Henry? And they have so
he was like right after Eddie Lacy.
Lacy. There was one in between. Was it Oh, he's still there. Stewart was still there though. They're running. Oh man, who is it? Now I'm trying to think. They brought out so they're a pipeline for running backs, man.
I mean, look where they're at. I mean, just cornfed motherfuckers, man.
I mean, yeah, it's Alabama. But I'm trying to remember now.
Well, always remember that. So the last position that you just pick up a fucking person for.
No, you don't.
It's the kicker.
No, you.
And there's only one kicker to go for. The man of the hour, Justin motherfucking Tucker.
This dude.
You know what's funny? I was gonna pick him, and I picked Vinatieri instead.
You should have.
Yeah, and also let's not sleep on Prater, who actually low key has.
Bro, Justin Tucker literally wins games.
Prater likes
for the Ravens
and alcohol. Though.
He's the.
I mean, that could be named for a lot of.
I mean, I'm just saying. You might find him mid-season, in a hotel somewhere missing the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. But I don't, man. Tucker really? That's biased.
He has the most points on the fucking Ravens roster. I mean, I'm just saying.
And what does that say?
That he's the best player on the fucking Ravens roster.
Right.
I'm just saying. I can admit that. If I can find his jersey, I'd wear it.
He went undrafted in my league.
I want to see you wearing a Ravens Justin Tucker jersey.
I would.
On the next Turf Toe show. That's what I want to see.
If I can go find one down here in Cowboy Country, I'll wear it.
Are you serious?
NFL shop, bro.
NFL shop be on that bullshit sometimes.
NFL shop player.
I ordered a Color Rush helmet. They sent me that shit.
Why would you order a Color Rush helmet?
Because I like them.
Actually, the Color Rush is pretty dope.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
But you legit bought a helmet though. Like a legit put the pads on and go bust heads, man. Like he straight up bought one.
Hey man,
not just one, you got two up there, bro. You got
my awareness is, bro. Had that been a rattlesnake, bro, it'd have been over. Man. Like that's like wow. Okay.
I'm just saying, man. If cats can wear a whole Jordan fitted in a pickup game and get free shit from Jordan, I could possibly get some free shit from one of these teams. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there.
I mean, maybe.
If
you should wear it during like the podcast, man.
Bro, I would. I'm just saying. If one of these owners want to send me some free swag, Tennessee Titans, I know y'all need some fans out there. I'm becoming a Titans fan, shit. So, but yeah, we're running out of time. So, I think next week we'll probably talk about the last preseason game.
Yeah, last preseason games and
our projections for the season.
Yeah.
Who's not going to take it? Not the Broncos.
Hey, we starting with the Chargers week 1, man. We coming. AFC West.
I hope he throws for fucking 9,000 yards on y'all.
Yeah, I think he might.
Who? That LA Chargers quarterback, Phillip Rivers?
Yeah.
Playing in front of their 20,000 stadium fans? On a soccer field?
He's determined this year, man. Hey,
he's determined.
Odds are stacked against him.
He has 15 kids to feed, so I mean,
he's hungry.
No, okay, he's determined every year. But he also wants to get home to them 15 kids and make another 15. So he gonna play good enough to get that money, but he wants to be able to, he don't want the concussions, he don't want the injuries. He got to be out. He's really got to play with those 15 kids. He's gonna be like,
he wants to remember them,
right?
Too many concussions.
Yeah, so we'll probably report on our the drafts that we had for the past week and stuff like that, and how much we hate life.
Yeah.
So gonna get shit.
So turn to next Thursday, man. Turf Toe Show.
Turf Toe Show. Go Broncos.
Passion.
Man, fuck the Broncos.
Man.